Heads, November 22, the 22nd day of November. I just got lost. Can it possibly be the 22nd day of November? Okay, well, I guess it is. We're on our way. We're almost in the home stretch of World Vegan Month, and we talked for 2 days about the blue zones. And one of the things people say to me all the time is, yeah, I understand plant-based food, plant-based cooking, plant-based meals are better. I get it, but I don't know how to cook those things. I don't know how to cook plant-based. I don't know how to cook vegan. And so I usually say something that people find a little bit smart alecky: just cook what you normally cook. Just take out the meat or the fish or the butter or the cheese, or take out some of it. But for some of you, you might enjoy one of the vegan or plant-based meal subscription kits. They are not the cheapest alternative. They're not hugely expensive, most of them, but they're not cheap. But for some of them, they might give you a little bit of a lift, a little bit of an opportunity to try something a little out of your wheelhouse, something a little bit different. They're sometimes not quite as simple as you might be led to believe. Some of them have taken me 45 minutes, even when they say 30 minutes, and I'm not an inexperienced cook at this point in my life. I've cooked a lot of things, but some of them are much faster than that. So what I would like to say is, consider if you are really feeling in a rut in terms of what you're trying to feed yourself or your family with. If you're feeling a little bit of a rut, that you're having frozen peas and brown rice and carrots, salad, if you're bored with it, or if you're overly relying on veggie burgers or Beyond Beef or Gardein, many of which are delicious, but they're not necessarily exactly what we're talking about when we're talking whole food plant-based. So if you're looking for a change, purple carrot, Green Chef, Splendid Spoon, I think is one, Vistro. They have options to order 2 or 3 meals. Doesn't have to be every week, but it is a subscription service, so you have some time to say, no, I'm not going to be here for that week or this week. I have no affiliation whatsoever. I have been getting Green Chef and Purple Carrot off and on during this pandemic period, because sometimes we didn't know if we were going to go out to the supermarkets or not. So it was nice to have that come to the house. And it usually has everything you need except for perhaps some salt or pepper, some oil for cooking. They also break down the recipes with nutrition, so you can learn a little something about how much protein you're getting, how many phytonutrients you're getting. And then you also get with it a little cookbook that has other recipes, not just the ones that you chose for your week. So it could be something to kind of inspire you. Very often I've looked at the recipe and I thought my husband will hate this. And he's been very open to it, because it's like, lay it on me. Here it is. So sometimes it's a nice, different choice to make. So consider, if you're feeling very overwhelmed by all the vegan cookbooks and vegan websites, there are a lot of them, and they are very overwhelming. Which one to choose? Sometimes these plant-based subscription kits take a lot of that choice, that decision fatigue out of the mix. So you take what you get and you enjoy it. And they're very nutritious, and most of the ones I've had have been very, very good. So that said, it's time to get really ready for Thanksgiving. Eat some extra vegetables. Take good care of yourselves. Get some exterior walking if you can. The weather's still been okay here in southern New England. A little chillier today, but still nice enough to get outside and get those shrinking hours of sunlight, that vitamin D that we'll really be craving in about a month. Okay? Veg your best, and let me know if you'd like to get on email me if you'd like to get on the phone or a Zoom call and talk about what your goal is to finish up 2020 as 75, 85, 95% plant-based. You could do that. You could do that. All right. Bye, Veg Heads. See you tomorrow.